to get color. Well, guess what? This is probably the most color in the shade you will ever experience. It is the most color in the shade right now that we have on QVC. These are huge blooms. This is a better form of impatiens for everyone who loves to garden. And you probably think, oh yeah, impatiens, I know them. No, you don't know these impatiens. These are the roller coaster variety. We're going to give you 4 of them, 1 in each color that you're seeing. There's a hot pink, that cotton candy, there's your red racer. You also have them available in a beautiful violet, and the flowers are absolutely enormous, up to 4 inches across. This is truly the better impatient. And let's talk to the better gardener. Horticulturist Phillip Watson is here. Hi, my friend. How are you? These are awesome.
Thank you. I have to tell you, I'm so excited about this offer because it's one of my favorite plants. These are actually New Guinea impatiens, and they would trial them in the same trials where they did the Sunpatiens. But these are for shade, and the blooms are easily twice as big as the blooms on a Sunpatiens, but these are for shade. So if you want a plant that will transition you into the shade and you have Sunpatiens, there's no change. It is a seamless transition.
Look at this.
Yes.
I mean, you can grow this in the shade. Now listen,
Yes.
I like my hostas, but man, you pop these with them. Now you've got some color. This looks like a tropical paradise, and you don't need a lot of sun. So Phillip, let's show everybody how they're going to come, and then we have, these are all your live flowers here. We have them, this is pretty much like full size, right?
That's correct. These will get, say, 14 to 20 inches tall and wide, but you can see how gigantic the blooms are. If you know regular impatiens, they have the light green foliage, and even the irrigation system can beat them down. These are also disease resistant.
Oh. That's great. All right, I'm showing you how they come. And by the way, I know our team, they didn't just cherry pick the best samples. Like, they just pulled out some stuff and put them for me to show. Yours may actually be doing this when you get them home. They might already be blooming. If they're not, don't worry.
Right.
They'll be blooming soon, because all through here I see bud after bud after bud. You're getting these home, all 4. They're $6 and change a piece if you want to think of it that way. And it's free shipping and handling. So you don't have to go to the garden center and get the impatiens that everybody else has. Get the beautiful roller coaster variety at a better price than you'll probably even find down at your local, home improvement store. So, Phillip, I honestly didn't even know impatiens could be this just bold and covered in flowers and beautiful.
Well, I have to tell you, the experts really came up with something fabulous. I've always liked New Guinea impatient, but they often had kind of a ragged habit. This is a perfectly rounded habit. Also, the blooms are frilled and they are enormous. They've got frilly blossoms on them. But again, the gigantic flowers on this is for the shade. And also, they just don't beat down at all. I love the fact that they've got nice, strong stems like the Sunpatiens, except they've got the great, deep foliage too. Not that weak look that you often see in the shade, and also not the weak colors.
Well, I hope you don't mind. I'm picking your flowers here.
No,
Phillip's not in the studio to tell me not to. No, I'm kidding. I wanted to get really close and show you, like, look at this. You can grow this in the shade. And anyone who has that shady spot in their yard and sort of struggles with color, sometimes I have sun envy of everyone that has full sun, because I do have quite a bit of shade in my garden. And I'm always struggling, like, well, what can I put that's a wow? This is it. And it's affordable, and not for nothing, as my one hand would always say. I think these leaves are absolutely beautiful.
They are really beautiful, but see how
really
thick the stems are and the leaves are. And again, disease resistant. And if you want something that transitions from the sun into the shade, this is the way to go. They're beautiful in containers or in hanging baskets. If you've got one of those shady areas of the garden that is really boring, and they often are, this is a way to liven up those dark corners of your garden with something that is unusual. All the blooms are fully double, and that's why they look so gigantic. They've got more petals than any other.
Amazing. Okay, if you want these, I have to let you know right now, this is the time you pick them up. They are brand new today, Over 800 have already been ordered. They are going quickly. In fact, a lot of people are buying more than one. That makes sense. And if you want to go on auto delivery, here's something really cool. Do you know on auto delivery, we'll send out another set to you next spring. So we don't do that for most of our plants, but when it's something like this that we know you're going to fall in love with this year and then next year be like, Philip, do you have those Impatiens? We set you up with auto delivery. So you don't have to be impatient. We will take care of it. And we're also going to ship these out to you at the time that's exactly right for you. So if you're new to this idea of buying live plants on QVC, you order what you like now, and then we ship them out to you when it's time to plant. And then Philip, we have your, we were talking about your fertilizer, your time release fertilizer. That also really gets them off to a nice start.
And one and done. You just sprinkle it in. There's no measuring. I hate measuring things. This is the way to go. One and done. Fertilize them in the spring, water it in. You're good to go. Big flowers all summer long. You will not find annuals that are going to do more for you.
I'm just so excited because you have those sunny patches with all the flowers, and then you've got the shady patches with just green. Not anymore, thanks to Phillip Watson. Hey, Phillip, I understand why you put these in your beautiful gardens that you do on commission because with your incredible clients, because truly, this is the plant that you don't really have to do much with, right?
You don't. All you have to do is keep them watered. And what I love about these is that they make me want to take pictures of the gardens. And I get all the gardens published that I get done.